Hey everyone, this is Jay-Z here. Welcome to my channel, me, Jay-Z. That's M-E space, the letter J and the letter Z. So I'm here on the south side of Chicago off 35th and Shields, where my favorite baseball team plays, the Chicago White Sox. And right now, I'm in the spot right now where the stadium used to be, Comiskey Park. And I wanted to give you guys, oh boy, the sun's coming out. Before the clouds were covering it. Give you guys a spot or where the ballpark used to be. Now there's been a lot of history with Comiskey Park, and you see all the way down there, all this used to be the outfield. Now it's the parking lot. And there's been a lot of history down, in this ballpark. Well, back in 1917 when they won the World Series, and then 2 years later, in 1919, where they went to the World Series and were like favored to win the World Series, there were 8 players on that team that that decided, okay, brokers came up to them and said, you know what, I'll give you $10,000 if you throw the World Series. Now back then, salary caps were not that high back then, where now baseball players are getting paid millions and millions of dollars. And here comes the sun again. So they did. They ended up throwing the World Series on purpose, and after that, they got thrown out of baseball. Now, years later, back in 1979, I know if you guys are into like disco music back then, well, here in this ballpark is where they blew up disco. All the fans decided to come in, give all their disco records to this one guy, and straight down there, and that spot's over there, was where each and every record blew up. And after that, disco was gone, completely gone. So 1990 was the last year of this ballpark, and the very last game, the White Sox ended up beating the Seattle Mariners 2-1. Now everything is gone in this ballpark. The only thing that's left in this ballpark is this Comiskey Park home plate. You guys can see that pretty good. From 1910 through 1990. Babe Ruth and all the other 1927 Yankee players stood on that home plate, stepped on that home plate. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig stepped on that home plate. Nowadays, so after that, in 1991, they built a new ballpark. It was New Comiskey Park. And we're going to be heading down that spot right now. We're walking towards that way. And then after 13 years later, after that, they renamed the ballpark U.S. Cellular Field, which we call that short for the cell. And then 13 years later after that, it's now Guaranteed Right Field, where no White Sox fan, including me for that instance, likes the new name of the ballpark. But you look at my shirt, I still call it Comiskey. We got a better look at it right now. Yep, that's the name of the new ballpark. Well, that's not the new name of the ballpark. That's actually what the fans still want to call it. Earlier today, before I shot this video, a guy yelled out, hey, he said, hey, I still call it Comiskey too. I said, hell yeah, oh yeah. Drew, boy, and I went to a Skokie Backyard Bash one day, and I'll tell you what, I drew so much attention with this shirt. Because literally, it drew, I don't know, people like that shirt. I was like famous that day. Somebody wanted to take a picture of this shirt. I'm like, sure, go ahead. But anyways, this is their new ballpark. My favorite baseball team, the Chicago White Sox, where they play right now. So we're gonna get let me cross the street here before we do anything. I'm gonna run. So now we're on the section of the ballpark. That over there was the old ballpark. Here, the new. If you guys can all see that, if you look up close, were the years they won their championship. And right here is a statue. I'll do the 2005 team, 2005 World Series team that won the championship. And it has all the great players. You had Joe Crede, the second player right there, and Paul Konerko with his grand slam swing right there. And right now we're behind gate 4, behind home plate of the ballpark. I know I can't talk straight, but you know, hey, that's how it goes. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, where I'm going to be, my next premiere video, where I'm going to be at Soldiers Field, where my favorite football team plays, and that's the Chicago Bears. So I hope you're all staying healthy and safe. We are back to wearing my mask, but I'm not wearing a mask right now because there's nobody around me. We are required to wear a mask, even though I'm fully vaccinated. I also want to show you guys all this here, where all the players that play for the White Sox. These stands right here. Harold Baines, Luke Appling, Minnie Minoso, Luis Aparicio, and many more. Paul Konerko, almost everyone's favorite White Sox player. Ted Lyons, Billy Pierce. Oh, and won't forget about Frank Thomas. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching. This is going to be a wrap. This is Jay-Z. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And give this video a thumbs up. And leave a comment down below. But this is going to be a wrap. Peace.